Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Doctor Who The Crusade, which I believe is episodes 22 through 25 of Season 2. So I don't know, I kind of have mixed thoughts because there's a lot that works in the story, but a lot of it's a slog, if I'm being honest. First off, I gotta say, half the story is missing. Episodes 2 and 4 no longer exist anymore, so they have been reconstructed using still photographs. And, I'm not the biggest fan of this technique. I think it worked with Marco Polo more than it worked here, but I think this was very hard to follow. I do respect the Blu-ray for including it, but I'm still kind of hard to follow. I feel like the difference is Marco Polo's missing episodes had words at the bottom describing what's going on, but here you just get like several seconds of silence and you have no idea what's supposed to be happening. So I kind of wish they had like the text at the bottom that Marco Polo did. So let me start with the positives. There is, really good acting in the story from all four of the main cast and the guest cast. Julian Glover plays Richard the First, and I know him from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. He played the bad guy in that iconic movie. And Jean Marsh is in this, who I know plays Sarah Kingdom in season 3, and there's also an Upstairs Downstairs, some show my grandma probably watched in the 70s. I think the dialogue's good. It doesn't feel as like forced as some of the other dialogue from Classic Who. I don't know, it just kind of flows nicely. And the pacing at the beginning is pretty good. It really slows down towards the end though. Like, I feel like this episode did not need to be full parts. I say this with a lot of William Hartnell episodes. It could have been 2 parts. I don't think we needed to watch this for 4 parts. But maybe that's just my modern attention span. Though, I think I have a pretty good attention span usually. But I like how everybody in the story kind of, like, what the character's about. I don't know if that's real to say, but I think everybody here is developed well. I really like the sets and the costumes, though. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the background actors are a bit hammy, like that one guy who was helping Ian. But yeah, the BBC is known for the big props and costume department, so these historical episodes always look really good visually, like you're watching like a viewing of a Shakespeare play. I don't like Shakespeare. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Julian Glover's performance as the slightly menacing Richard the First. Now, I'm not really a history buff, especially about like European history. I don't really know much about that. So I don't know how accurate everything is, but I think it was portrayed really well. William Hartnell is as fierce yet funny as always. He strikes that warm balance between like I don't know. He's always in charge of the situation. He's always the smartest person in the room, and then at other times he's acting all goofy, like he's Yoda or something. Ooh, interesting, young soul. Ooh, what's that young lady? Ooh. Vicky doesn't really get much to do here. Um, there's the whole thing like, oh, well, she is a boy, but she's actually a girl. And I was like, okay, she's kind of shifted off to the side in this episode, as she is in most episodes, which is a shame because I feel like Maureen O'Brien always does really good with the material she gets. And Barbara gets some strong points though. This episode kind of just like rapidly ends though. They're like, okay, well, we're gonna go. Okay, see ya, and it just kind of ends, which is a little bit strange. Because it slogs on for so long before that, and then they're just like, oh wait, we gotta finish. Wrapping it up, back to the TARDIS. Oh my god, we're frozen in time. Cliffhanger. So, the pacing's so weird. It starts off really fast paced, becomes very slow, but then in the last 5 minutes of the last episode, it zooms up again. So, I don't know. I think it would have been pretty good if it was a two-parter with maybe a title script. But yeah, that's my thoughts on The Crusade. Let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time where I'll be talking about the Space Museum, which is an episode I have seen before and I remember liking, though it has been several years since I've seen it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.